Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Duke's relationship with Prince William has become even more strained as a result of Prince Harry's TV interviews, Netflix docuseries, and what he included in his memoir Spare, and some believe it is now beyond repair. Many royal watchers believe Harry only took shots at his brother because he knew William couldn't respond to the allegations and is unlikely to do so in the future. Continue reading to find out why. Some of Prince Harry's allegations against Prince William. Prior to the publication of his book, the Duke of Sussex made some allegations about William in his and his wife's documentary Harry and Meghan. In one episode, Harry claimed to be terrified when his sibling upset him during an emergency royal summit called for by the late Queen Elizabeth II in January 2020. In the meeting to discuss the Sussexes' future as working members of the royal family, the younger prince claimed William was screaming and shouting at him. In the documentary, Harry also showed Meghan a text message allegedly from William, which Harry appeared to be upset about. However, viewers were never shown what the message said. And then there's what Harry said in Spare about William assaulting him physically during a heated argument. According to Harry's version of events, Meghan was difficult, rude, and abrasive. The Duke of Sussex, the then Duke of Cambridge, stated he grabbed me by the collar, ripped my necklace, and threw me to the ground. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back and cut into me. I lay there dazed for a moment before getting to my feet and telling him to get out. Why can't Prince William refute those claims? It's easy to throw verbal grenades when you know the other person isn't going to respond, and Harry knows William isn't going to refute his claims. This is due to the fact that it is not the royal way. Some thought Harry and Meghan went too far with some of their remarks about the Prince and Princess of Wales, prompting the Queen to issue a brief statement, similar to the one she issued following the Sussexes' Oprah interview. However, the family has traditionally followed the never complain, never explain rule. As a result, the Prince of Wales will remain silent and hope that his dignified silence will speak volumes. So, no matter how hard his sibling pushes him, you won't find William and his wife sitting down with Oprah to give their side of the story. What William said in Spare after Harry was charged with physical assault. 3 days after the release of Spare, Prince William paid a visit to Liverpool University Hospital and responded to a patient's words of encouragement. Keep going, patient Sylvia Staniford said as she grabbed William's hand. The Scousers adore you. Yes, I will, the prince replied with a smile. When she told Hello about her story, Staniford insisted it was an indirect response to Harry. Of course, that was a reference to Harry, she explained. He understood what I was saying. Prince Harry always lived in Prince William's shadow, according to Princess Diana's former butler. Prince Harry, according to Princess Diana's butler, felt like the Spare because he always lived in Prince William's shadow. According to the former butler, Harry was raised hearing about his brother's ascension to the throne. Former royal butler agrees that Prince Harry felt like he was living in the shadow of Prince William. Paul Burrell, Diana's former royal butler, weighed in on Prince Harry's belief that he was a Spare. Harry understood his brother would one day be king because Harry listened to people whispering in William's ear all his childhood years. One day, you're going to be king. You have to sit up straight because you're going to be king. You have to know how to eat properly with a knife and fork because you're going to be king, Burrell explained on behalf of Slingo.com. All these lessons were being given to William in the nursery with Harry watching, the former butler continued. So, how do you think Harry felt as a child? And I agree with what I have heard him say in his book. He lived in his brother's shadow, but his mother always knew that, and I thought Harry embraced the fact that he would always be number 2 in line and be there to support his brother, Burrell added. Princess Diana desired for her sons to be inseparable. Diana had hoped that her sons would be inseparable, according to Burrell. Princess Diana, according to Burrell, believed Harry would always be a part of William's life. His mother's vision was that the two of them would be inseparable, that they would grow together and become 2 princes, that one of them would be king one day, but the prince would support the king, he explained. That's what she felt and thought, the former butler added. That was Harry's path. He never had a map like William did because William knew exactly where he was going. Harry followed in his footsteps. Prince Harry accused the former butler of profiting from Diana's death. When Burrell published a book about his time with Diana in 2003, Harry said it made his blood boil in his memoir Spare. At the time, Princes Harry and William referred to the book as a cold and overt betrayal. Mummy's former butler had written a tell-all that actually told nothing, wrote Prince Harry in his book. It was just one man's self-justifying, self-centered version of events. My mother once referred to this butler as a dear friend, and she had complete faith in him. We did as well. And now this. He was milking her disappearance for money, Prince Harry added. It caused my blood to boil. Burrell stated on the Australian show Sunrise that he believes Harry has changed since he met him. I first met him when he was in his mother's tummy all those years ago, when Princess Diana took her hand and placed it on her tummy, and I felt him kick, Burrell explained. I've known him his entire life. I'm not familiar with the young man I see today. That is not the boy I knew. Something fundamental has shifted. Though Prince William has held many titles throughout his life, he is best known in society and in his royal household as Prince William. Surprisingly, most people are unaware of the royal's much longer full name. But what is his full name, and why is he not using it? What is the full name of Prince William? King Charles's eldest son was named William Arthur Philip Louis Mountbatten Windsor. However, you're unlikely to hear Prince William use his full name. This is particularly true of the royal surname Mountbatten Windsor. In fact, until 1917, members of the British royal family had no surname. Instead, they used the name of the dynasty or house to which they belonged. The official website of the British royal family provides more information about the historical reasons why Prince William does not use their surname. Historically, kings and princes were known by the names of the countries over which they and their families ruled, according to the website. Kings and queens therefore signed themselves by their first names only, a tradition that has continued to the present day in the United Kingdom. Since Queen Elizabeth's death, William Arthur Philip Louis Mountbatten Windsor has received new titles. Despite his surname and the numerous titles he has held throughout his career, the royal is still known simply as Prince William. Of course, this is likely to change if and when he ascends to the throne. After all, his father is now King Charles II, after being known as Prince Charles his entire life. However, following the death of Queen Elizabeth II on September 8, the line of succession shifted, as did the titles of some members of the royal family. In a televised address to the nation, King Charles formally announced that Prince William had assumed some of his previous titles. As my heir, William now takes on the Scottish titles that have meant so much to me, the monarch explained. He succeeds me as Duke of Cornwall and takes on the responsibilities for the Duchy of Cornwall, which I have undertaken for more than 5 decades. Today, I am proud to make him Prince of Wales, Tywysog Cymru, of the country whose title I have had the great honor of bearing for so much of my life and duty. Do Prince William's children have surnames? When it comes to Prince William's children, the names and titles become even more intriguing. With his wife, Kate Middleton, he has 3 children: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Surprisingly, 3 of the young royals do not have surnames. In a pinch, they can use Mountbatten Windsor, but those names aren't on their birth certificates. The children have used the surname Cambridge for school purposes, and that name appears on Princess Charlotte's birth certificate. Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana of Cambridge is listed as the name and surname on her official document. Names are obviously complicated when you're a royal, but we doubt it will ever be a serious issue for Prince William or his children. Thanks for watching if you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.